I'm Mrs. Wolliver, and today is Mrs. Wolliver Day. Are you ready for a story? Today my story is called Patty's Party, written by Mrs. Wolliver and illustrated by my daughter Cassie and Mrs. Wolliver, featuring a character named Pup the dog that I named after my nephew Pup. Now this is him as a kid, but now he's an adult with kids of his own. Back to the story. Today is Patty's birthday. She is turning 7 years old. Patty is having a party with all her friends. Guess who's invited? Louie came downstairs for breakfast. He had a lot on his mind. What was he going to give Patty for her birthday? He knew it had to be special because Patty was a very special girl. Louie told his mom that he wanted to go to the mall after he finished his chores. But I can't take you to the mall, Louie, his mom told him. I have a lot of laundry to do. You'll have to make Patty a card. Make her a card? Louie was devastated. He went outside to get some fresh air. His dog came up and sat beside him. What am I going to do, Pup? I just have to get Patty something for her birthday. Pup licked Louie's hand, and that gave him an idea. Louie went and got Pup's big tub, filled it with water, and added some bubble bath. This will be great, he said. I'll clean you up real nice, put a bow on you, and give you to Patty for her birthday. Pup didn't like the sound of that. Louie sat on the couch and watched the clock until it said 2 o'clock. He was so excited to surprise Patty with her gift. As soon as the clock cuckooed 2 times, Louie yelled, "Bye, Mom, I'll be at Patty's." Louie took Pup and walked to the party. Ding dong! Louie rang Patty's bell. Patty answered the door in her beautiful party dress. "Happy birthday, Patty," said Louie. "I would like you to have Pup for your birthday." "But Louie," said Patty, "Pup is your best buddy. I could never take him from you." "But I had to get you something, Patty," said Louie, "and my mom couldn't take me to the mall." "Why didn't you just make me a card?" asked Patty. "What did you just say?" asked Louie. "Sure," said Patty. "I would love anything that you gave me, Louie." So Pup stayed outside on Patty's porch with her dog Amy. Patty and Louie played at the party until dinner was ready. Hey kids, don't feel like you have to get your friends something for their birthday just because they invite you to their party. They're your friend, and they will be just as happy with a card. Patty would be. Now, this is a very important lesson here, okay? If you get invited to your friend's birthday, what if you can't afford to get a gift? Your mom and dad are in tough times, okay? Maybe you didn't have enough time to go get one. Make them a card. We've been drawing this whole time, okay? And I know that you got it inside you to make an awesome, awesome card. Are you ready for a drawing? Let's draw Louie's dog Pup and Patty's dog Amy. We're going to draw in the apple direction, the apple direction, the apple direction. Put your paper in the apple direction, and you'll be ready to draw with me. Okay, we're going to draw Pup and Amy on the front porch at Patty's party in the apple direction. I know what you're thinking. We have not drawn in the banana yet, Mrs. Wolliver. When are we going to do that? Well, I'm not sure. Okay? These pictures that we're drawing, it's just better when we draw them in the apple direction because we have more room to work with, okay? So we're going to make Pup first, all right? Now we're going to start Pup right here with his nose. His nose, okay? All right. Now we're going to come down like this and put a Mrs. Wolliver smile on that right there. Okay. He has 3 freckles on each side of his nose, like Patty, but his aren't orange. No, they're not orange. Okay, now I need you to draw a circle or an oval around all those shapes, just like that. Okay? Great. All right. Now we're going to come up from the middle. Okay, we're going to go like this for one eye. Come back and go like that for the other eye. We're going to put eyes in there. Okay, his eyes. Okay. Now we're going to make his eye here with his pupil looking over at Amy, Patty's dog. Actually, my mom really did have a dog named Amy. And my daddy did have a dog, but I don't think his name was Pup. I think his name was Buster or something like that. I don't remember. Okay, and now around the eyes, we're going to put another shape, like a rainbow over his eyes on top to make his head. There's his head. Okay. All right. Now here's his ears. You're going to start from the top of his head here. Go up, come down, and then hook it back into his face. All right. Going to do it again on this side. Come up, come down, hook it back into his face like that. All right. Now right under his chin, we're going to give him a bow. Remember, Louie tied a bow on him to look really dapper, handsome, to give to Patty. Now we're going to start with a square or a rectangle right under his chin, okay? All right. Now you're going to come over, down, kind of like that. Like that, okay? All right. Now, the ribbon that comes down, watch. You're going to come down and make a W and come up like that. Oh, it's not even a W, is it? Yeah, it kind of is. Okay, go down, up, and back in like that. So that's the ribbon that's hanging down, the excess of the bow. All right. Okay, now we're going to set them on the porch. They're sitting up on the porch. This is how you do that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come out from the ear here, come down, and then give him a little front foot. It's kind of like a sock coming down from here and then putting a sock on him. Silly, but that's kind of what it looks like. Okay, now you're going to come down here and do the same thing with another foot. There's another foot. It doesn't have to look the same. Mine's different size. Came down farther on this side than that side. That's okay. Just try your best and just do it step by step with me. Okay, now we're going to put his legs on, but we're not going to start from here like we did before. Excuse me. We're going to come in, down, and just put another sock on like that. I know it's very challenging is what it is. It's very challenging. Okay. Then you're going to come down here and give him a little foot. Now mine are touching. My feet are touching. Yours might not be touching. Okay. You might have a little opening there between his legs. So what you want to make sure you do is bring it together on the bottom so his legs are together. Okay, so it looks like his bottom is sitting on the porch. Okay, now we're going to give him his tail. Whoop, whoop. There we go. And we're going to put some motion marks inside like we did many times before. Okay, with the eldest tooth, and I think we had the basketball have motion marks in with Randall, I believe. Okay, the robot. Okay, now we want to put 2 paws, 2 lines in his front hands and on his feet. Okay, so he has paws. Okay, and now, remember, pause the video if you're not caught up. You pause it, make sure you catch up, okay? I'm going to keep going over with Amy. All right, now with Amy also, we're going to start with her nose. No, we're not. We're not going to start with her nose. That would be silly. Right here, the top of Pup's head. See there? That's where we're going to start her. Now, she's a poodle. She was a standard poodle, big one. Okay, we're going to make her fluffy, top of her head. It looks like a big fluffy cloud. Okay, make it go like this. Make it long, a long cloud. Okay, on top. Then we're going to come down on both sides with her ears. Now we're going to come down just as far as we did with Pups, not any farther. Okay. And we're just going to make that cloud shape again. 2 clouds. So it looks like fluffy hair. Her black fluffy hair. Okay. Right here in her ear area, we're going to give her kind of rubber bands, if you will. Just some clips in her hair right here. I know it's kind of hard to see. Little circles. And then we're going to put little bows. Little pink bows, like Patty's dress is always pink. We're going to make those pink bows. If you can remember, you might want to color them a different color. That's fine too. All right. Okay, now we're going to come with her face. See the bottom of his chin here. Just kind of keep it going. Okay, we're going to put her face there like that. Now before we put her face inside, we're going to make a fluffy, she's got fluffy hair around her collar as well. So kind of like what we did with Shapes the Clown, we're just going to put a puffy collar on her. And if you want to even just come in here like this and make it more like a cloud, you can do that. Okay. We're going to give her eyes with her pupils looking over at Pup. Okay. There we go. And she has 4 eyelashes on each eye. There we go. A circle for a nose. A line straight down with a Mrs. Wolliver smile. Okay. And now we're going to give her the same body as we did Pup. So you'll have another body to practice on here. Okay? Now we're going to come down from here, from her fluffy collar. We're going to come down and we're going to come in like this, like that. Okay, there's one arm, kind of a sock looking thing. Okay, then you're going to come from this side and you're going to come in and give her another little sock. Okay, doesn't have to look perfect, remember. Hopefully you're having fun. Kind of challenging, but it's fun. We can do it together. We're going to come in now a little bit, not just from here, but here, and make her foot. Okay, make it so that, oh, they're crossing, they're touching again. Mine are touching again. Yours might not be. They might be farther away, which is fine too. You just have to make sure you bring them, connect them somehow with a line. Okay? Just like that. All right. We're going to put 2 lines for Paws. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're going to make her tail. Okay, just kind of come out like a little C and leave it open on the bottom. Okay, because now we're going to put a little fluffy cloud right here. There's her tail. Poodles get really fancy haircuts. They have curly tails. Okay, and then we can make motion marks here to make it look like it's wagging, just like pups. Okay? Okay. Now, from the bottom of her ear here, we're going to put in our horizon line, our porch. We're going to come with our horizontal line to the end of our paper, follow it. Oh, but look at that. Look here. Look at mine. Okay? If I followed it, oh, I'd have to come right here. All right? There, and then even here. Okay? Because if you're following it exactly, you got to put it where it belongs, where the line belongs, where it be connecting the porch. Okay? I hope you can see that. If yours aren't in the way, just woo, all the way. Don't worry about it. You don't have to break up the lines like that. Okay. So now they're sitting on the front porch. You can color that porch whatever color you like. Make it wood. Okay. But right behind them, this is what I want you to do. From the top of Pup's head, vertical line to the top. From the middle of Pup's head. From the middle of Amy's head, vertical line to the top. Okay? Now what is behind them is a door. Okay? The door. So right in the middle of where, just kind of look at how far your door might go up even higher. Check it out. You want to put a doorknob. Okay, you want to put a doorknob on that door. And then I know some kids like to put like there for the doorknob. You can put a peephole way up here. It would go really high up here. The hole people look through. Who's here? Who's there? Who's at my house? You could put it up there too on the door if you like. Okay? And then, just like when we did in lesson 11, when we had Patty and Louie rollerblading, the house here has a window. Okay? Here, we're putting a window here on this side also. There they are. Okay. Then the blinds, if we remember, I hope you're taking these in order, taking these lessons, because then you'll remember things that we did in previous pictures that we drew, previous drawings. We put a little line down here with the shade to pull it down. Remember that? I hope you remember. And then another one on this side. Okay, and we're going to come down with the shade to pull down. Okay, right. Put your pencils down. Look down at your paper and say, wow, I did a great job. Now tell your neighbor or tell me, wow, you did a great job too. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a very nice day. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wolliver day, learning to draw the Mrs. Wolliver way. Until next time, keep drawing.